Hey, Gemini. Okay, so these are just your September messages. Guys, I'm just winging it here because, I don't know. None of the, all, like, whatever I read, it's not all going to happen in September. So we're using that energy, the September energy, okay? For Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm seeing a dead animal carcass. I don't know why that would be, but okay. Okay. Feeling a little refreshed. Feeling like you might find some sort of stability here, Gemini. It looks pretty good. If you've been dealing with a fire sign, I feel like you're kicking them to the curb, especially if it's work related. I do see your finances improving and looking better come September. You do have a heavy burden here that's causing you anxiety, and it comes with messages. What is that about? What is that about? Okay, somebody's probably ill, and your family friend, something like that. You'll hear about it in September. You have Earth sign here. Watch out for that person, especially if they are a business partner. They're trying to con you out of money. If this is a boss, they're trying not to let you get ahead. If this is a client, they are not going to pay you what is owed to you. If this is somebody who's working on your house, let's say you're, putting up a greenhouse or you're adding an extra room, watch out because it's going to be shady. Shady business. For Gemini, you've made some sort of decision that's bringing you a lot of happiness, gratitude. You're feeling better about yourself. It's like you're getting your mojo back kind of thing, okay? Could be dealing with a water sign. Could be dealing with a water sign with some freaking heavy kinks, okay? For sure. It may cause a little bit of issues if this is a romantic situation. Some sort of divine timing here, ending of some sort of controversy, and it has to do with your income again, like I said. So maybe there was some sort of problem you needed to work out and you find the solution, or maybe there's somebody, toxic in the workplace and they move on, something. It's positive. This is pretty good, Gemini, actually. Okay. Relationship that can't be worked on, okay? There is a relationship here that just can't be worked on. You're trying to decide whether to move on. You're tired of like turning away and ignoring it or sweeping it under the rug. Somebody's not telling the truth, and I don't see you restarting or getting any sort of emotional fulfillment out of it. For Gemini, whatever that's about is just falling apart. It's just there's no saving it. You might be getting out more, and if so, watch your income because it looks like you're overspending if you get out more. We'll be moving on. You're going to be changing your habits, but also be changing your boundaries, setting absolutely new boundaries, ones you didn't even think you were capable of having, okay? Might go a little overboard, to be honest with you, but hey, that's fine. Could be dealing with a, clarify. You're dealing with somebody who's very defensive. Oh, I see. You're very defensive when somebody else comes in. I see. Could be earth, could be water. You have options and you're ignoring these options. You're just like, kind of like, scared at that point. I do see you going on some sort of trip. It could be paid for by somebody, or it's through work or something. It's almost like when you win a trip, something. It's not like work related. It's an enjoyable trip. For Gemini. Could happen after your relationship falls apart with whoever that other person is. For Gemini, yep, leaving behind somebody that I honestly think this person was sneaking around behind your back anyway, Gemini. I really do. I think you instinctually knew. You have a Pisces here. Why is there Pisces here for Gemini? You're not allowing something to happen with them. What is that? All right. It could be somebody that you're somehow linked to and you just don't want to, else it's a friend that you don't want to start that and like lose the friendship, or it's a new person that you meet and you're like, you know what, nah, I don't want to do this. Or you feel like you don't have much to offer right now. Could be that as well. For Gemini. Anything else for Gemini? It pulled it again. Third party situation. Don't like it. I don't like it. For some of you, it could have been somebody you have children with. What you don't see coming is... I think you're gonna... This person's gonna have some heavy karma you're gonna end up seeing. Heavy karma. You do have a stalker here, but I don't think it's like that bad. It looks like somebody from the way, way past. This wouldn't be a recent thing. This would be like, you know, old family friend or a high school lover or something like that, okay? Somebody might try to get out of a divorce too by like kissing ass because they don't want to like lose everything. That's another thing. Anything else for Gemini? And I'm going to end it. Oh, my neck is hurting, guys. That's weird. You may invest in some sort of property or building or something of that nature as well. I still think you have a water sign here. Again, the newer one. It looks more like water. It could be earth. Somebody really wants to move or open a business elsewhere. It could be like out of... But if you're looking to sell a house, it's not going to sell right now. That's why you're not moving. Okay. All right, Gemini, I think this is pretty good. I will be trying to figure out what I'm going to do for bonuses this week. I'm not really sure yet, but stay tuned. I don't know if I already mentioned this. I will be leaving town with my kids Wednesday, but I'm still working. I'm not, we're just trying to get some new energy, get them out of the house, go see new parts of the state, that kind of thing. So, but like I said, I'll still have work up and be taking personal readings. So I hope you enjoyed this.